Hi, my name is Nicole and welcome to I Was Almost Florence. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about minimalism. The way that I define minimalism is by living with fewer physical possessions and focusing upon the things that make you happy. And so now I'm going to go into my tips and tricks on things that have helped me during my minimalism journey. So first, what you want to do is start small. One thing that I found really useful is to use the KonMari method. Taking certain sections of things and holding it up and saying, does this bring me joy? Does this not? To follow the KonMari method and start with certain sections of things. So instead of going through like one whole room at the same time, I'll go through my stationery, or I'll go through my clothing, or I'll go through my beauty and makeup products. Starting small really helps make it more manageable, and by laying it all out at one time and focusing upon that whole section, you can really assess what you need, what you don't need, and what you have and what you don't have. Next, find a support system. Finding a friend to help you along your minimalism journey has been one of the most useful things that I can personally say. My best friend Patricia has been helping me with my minimalism journey by actually partaking in it with me. We joined in on it together and we made the deal that we are going to help each other succeed. So by setting this goal and by being there for one another, we can root each other on. When we're going through certain items in our closets and our beauty products and our skincare, we are there for each other and we're really helping each other out with the process as a whole. For clothing, like Patricia and I know each other's styles really well, and we can say like, I've never seen you wear that, or I don't think you've worn that in a while. Are you sure you really need it? Or that's not really your style anymore. Are you sure you need that as well? And that has been one of the most useful things that I have found going through minimalism. Next is research. One of the things that I have found to be kind of hard during this minimalism journey is that there are so many ways to be minimalist. So researching a way that works best for you has been one of the most useful things for me personally. So for example, instead of having one capsule wardrobe, I have multiple mini capsule wardrobes. I'm going to make a video about that, about my capsule wardrobes later, so stay tuned for that in the future. Another thing is that by being mindful about what you currently have, you can be aware of how much of it you have. So for example, I've been going through my beauty products and my moisturizers to really use them all up before I go and purchase something else that will be more minimalist in the long run. So while you're going through your minimalist journey, you may be ready to be like, oh, throw this out, but the reality is you want to still use those things up to create less waste in the long run. So that is something that's very important to keep in mind. Along with research, when you want to buy something that is going to help you along in your minimalist journey, keep it in your cart for a while. That way you can think about it and revisit it the next time you go back and be like, oh, hey, I really haven't thought about this in a while. I guess I don't really need this. Or I've been thinking about this a lot. I think it's time to purchase. And that way, making more mindful purchases will really help you. For things that have a significant memory, I've really found it helpful to take a picture of it and really capture it, and then put it either in a virtual scrapbook or in an actual physical scrapbook. And I know you're saying like, but that just means that it's another physical item that I have. But like a scrapbook is just like a book with a few pages in it. It only takes up a little bit of space and you can put it on your shelf and revisit it at a later time. Next, setting a goal. You want to be able to track your progress. If your goal is to have a capsule wardrobe or to downsize your closet, make a list of the number of items that you would ideally want to use. So in total, like maybe 36 items. So that means in total shirts, shoes, sweaters, any other items that you may have, pants, etc. And then you can also set goals of how much money you want to save by focusing on what you have and as well as what you don't need. You can actually save money in the long run and put that towards your savings or treating yourself to a more experienced type of gift, like going to the park or going to an ice cream shop, for example. The next thing is using multifunctional items. You want items that you're going to be able to use for multiple different purposes. So for example, when I was buying shopping bags, I wanted shopping bags that were going to last a long time, but would also allow me to carry fruits and vegetables. So I did make the purchase of using mesh bags, which has really helped me so far. And then I can also store my food in it later. So like things like oatmeal or fruits and veggies, I can keep those as well as like from my purchase. So I'm not just saving plastic in the grocery store, more, but I'm also saving space in my fridge by using the mesh bags. And lastly, my last tip is to follow up with the process. So for example, with clothes, what I'm doing currently is going through my closet on a regular basis, about every month or so, and really looking through and seeing, oh, I didn't really wear this season, or I haven't really worn this and reached for it in a while. I think I can get rid of it. And that has been really helpful in my journey to downsizing my closet personally, because I do have a lot of clothes and that's something that I've struggled with for a while. So downsizing that and focusing on like the bigger picture and what my goals are personally in the long run is what has been really helping me. Thank you so much for watching my video on my tips and tricks on what minimalism means to me, as well as what has helped me so far. By following these tips, you can help yourself become a more happier and brighter person and focus on what really does make you happy in the long run. So yes, I know this video was super fast, so if you have any questions or comments, feel free to put it below, or if you have any challenges that you want me to address, definitely put them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Good vibes to all. Bye.